Hello, everybody, and welcome to Club 38. Great to see everybody again. Hopefully, you're all doing well on this lovely Tuesday night. As you can see, Kate is not with us. She has her house stuff going on. So we are joined by Egnards and Bones.
Hello there.
Hey, everybody. Now, good news. Allie, I know we were talking about this earlier. Normally, your audience sees stupid me because typically I am accompanied by my worser twin brother, Fat Phil. And I understand that worser is not a real word, but I don't give a shit. So I think even though Bones is here, that you're gonna get smart me tonight. Maybe we're gonna see what happens.
There's no Eagles fans dragging us down.
Yes,
Look,
thank God.
I've got two Kansas City Chiefs fans here, and you guys didn't even make it to the playoffs. And I will, as Bones reminded us, or maybe it was Avant, I did say Broncos were going to be the top, and we are #1 seed right now. So
Yeah.
fuck all you all.
Hey.
And I should be more mad that you guys won, but I'm more mad about the Eagles still.
Yeah.
So
Is it bad if I hate the Eagles worse than I do the Broncos?
So I'm not even that mad at you guys. Yeah. But what do you do? But yeah, fuck you guys. I guess
Boreas is going to join the stream just so that he can leave the stream right now. Like, oh, NFL talk.
That dude like gets an ego. He melts down as soon as like I don't know. There's a mention of it.
Aussie Mike. Hello, Aussie. How's it doing? 23 seconds in.
Have you guys heard? Oh, also, this is sponsored by Marvel Strike Force. I did a whole segment on why it's better than Swugga. So sit back.
Are we back in 2023?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just kidding.
Like that was your thing. That was your thing 3 years ago.
Have
we
I
were like,
oh, Marvel Strike Force, it's so great. No, listen, they have these raid things and they're so awesome.
And you just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
That's Bones'
still more
squirrel voice.
that's Bones' voice.
The fucking thing from Ice Age. That's what people say.
Oh, what's his name? Lenny, Larry, what is it?
What's the squirrel or the mentally challenged?
The squirrel. It's like a prehistoric squirrel.
I don't know. I don't think he has a name.
It might be.
No, he has a name. It starts with an L. I'm telling you, it starts with an L. Somebody on the stream will fear.
Lenny.
You know, we all have the power of the internet here, and we could look it up. And
I'm not running the. Yeah, I got this.
I got my whole setup going. I can't like go away from.
I'm on
cameras.
Hold on. Right, I have 3 screens. Squirrel Ice. His name is Scrat. It's not L. It's Scrat.
Scrat.
I like
you, Lemmy. He's like the guy from what was it? Where he killed the bunny
and Squiggy. Oh, shit. The book.
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men.
Yes, that's it. You know, I am a middle school like TA, and I totally forgot that.
You should know that kind of stuff.
I just got hired 2 weeks ago, I think it was. So.
Was it like Looney Tunes that did it? They did like the Of Mice and Men with the 2 dogs. No, I want to pet the squirrel, Lenny. Way back in like the 80s, 90s.
I never read that book.
I'm gonna kiss him and love him and hug him forever.
Is that what that's from? It's from Mice and Men?
Yeah. That was the whole thing. All of the cartoons you grew up with were either educational or they were based on like a book, like classic literature, because they didn't have any original ideas.
All right. But welcome in. It's great to see you, Red Destroyers. Nice to see you, Faints06 and Echo7. We are going to get over to the recording because we're like 10 after now. All right, so
I keep thinking we're recording.
No, we go live. We say hi to the people, and then we record.
You say 14 seconds, and I'm like, oh shit, we're starting.
Well, 14 seconds before we come to the.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah. All right.
You get all the stupid out now.
It's only my 4th time. I'll figure it out.
2.
Okay.
What? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Club 38, where the chandeliers sparkle, and so do you. I am Allie Gal, and as you might hear and see, my co-host Kate Gaming has taken her little hiatus for her house renovation. So I am joined by Bones88 and the one and only Egnards.
You see, Bones, that's how you do an intro, right? Like short, sweet, simple, to the point. It makes your audience feel special. It doesn't make them feel like they are in bar rescue on the first day and being kicked out by John, what's his name, Tafferty. Like, you got to be warm and inviting. So take some lessons, please.
I thought it was Gordon Ramsay.
No, that's not bar rescue. That's Kitchen Nightmares, I think.
Oh,
Come on, get with it.
But if you haven't already,
listen, you don't
join the Discord. Make sure you put in those viewer questions. The Discord is in our link tree. It's Linktree with a period in between the EE and TR. I don't know why they put it there. / Club 38. In there is the Discord, Kate's Twitch, my YouTube, along with the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcast, as well as the very new and improved merchandise is now in there with my logo and the Club 38 logo. So you could get your very own Club 38 merch.
I want you to get a recording and make it sound like, you know, when they read the side effects on medicine.
The side effects may include. I did that in a recent video, and I had to like have it on my screen so I could read it because it's so fast that you have to be like, bop, 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 bop. It's very hard to do. I give those people a lot of credit.
Side effects may include acting like Fat Phil or spending like Old Man Logan.
Oh, damn. Those are not good side effects.
Continuous
or like
dumbing down.
When you get like the depression medicine and they're like, side effects may include suicidal thoughts or death. I don't know if that works that way. But okay.
Also, if you have to say that on a commercial, why are you paying money to even make a commercial for it? I just feel like that would make you.
I don't know.
Me neither.
I know, but I think they have to say it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, I understand that, but why even make a commercial? Or do they have to make one and tell people?
So we will go.
This is a Swugga podcast.
Can you let Allie talk about the game, please?
So we will kind of go around the table. Egg, do you want to drop your links and everything? Give a little
links,
update.
You just want me to say big boat. I know. I'm like, here's the thing. And every time I do it, right, I tell people to go to twitch.tv/bigboat777 instead of me. But here's why. And I've kind of said this before. I feel like the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community that like participates on Twitch or on YouTube, outside of Arnold, because Arnold has a huge audience, like the most insane audience. But outside of that, everyone else, the people who talk, the people who communicate, they watch a lot of different shows. And I just feel like anyone who's watching this knows me. And they either have already subscribed to me or they hate me, right? So they either like me or they don't like me. They're going to subscribe or they're not going to. They're not going to do it based on me saying twitch.tv/Egnards. So it's I do this for fun. I enjoy the people that I talk to. I enjoy talking to you, Allie. That's about it. It's not about the notoriety or getting more subs. You know, it's all for the fun.
It is.
I'll do it for you. Go follow Egnards, guys. He talks about smart stuff. He'll get you efficient stuff. Go
sometimes.
And sometimes he just shits on Fat Phil. Either way.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah. Do we want to go right into that? Is that the first topic of the night? Ellie, do you want to introduce it? Do you want me to introduce it? Do we just... Well, Bones hasn't introduced himself. I'm sorry. Bones, you're Bones.
So follow Egnards. It's E, if you're listening and not watching the stream, it's EGNARDS, or his alternate self, Big Boat 777. Follow
Egnards
either on Twitch
as the MGK of Swugga. So,
so Bones, do you wanna plug your shit?
Yeah, I'm Bones88, the best GAC player in all of the Three Scoundrels in the Cantina. Any podcast that you're listening to that has to do with Swugga, I'm somehow involved. Probably produced it, started it, somehow part of it. Yeah, it's Bones88, Three Scoundrels in the Cantina. Do not watch the Huts Hangout. That's the one podcast I don't recommend. It's pretty bad, pretty boring.
Weren't you kicked off of the Huts Hangout?
Way too early.
Yes.
I really was.
I mean,
so I never officially quit.
You go from that like the squirrely voice to Berm's voice. I think I count this as a win.
I'm doing laundry.
Relic.
Dude, that was
Delta.
good. That was really good. Yeah, no, true story. I did get kicked off because I never officially quit. Mike was
good
just
job,
like,
Aussie
hey.
Mike. That was smart.
Mike was just like, "Hey, is it cool if Berm takes your place?" I was like, "I'm glad you asked. Yeah, go ahead." It wasn't like
Berm is the better host. Berm might have the sexiest voice in all of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
he does.
He might. Yeah,
he does. I think he has the sexiest voice in all of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
You and him both have a redemption on my channel, so
there you go. See, there you go. I will listen to that man talk about anything.
He always thinks he's right, though. I think he's wrong.
I mean,
most of his opinions are pretty wrong.
He is, though. He has a thing with chimeras, so he's automatically right in my book.
Hey, we should talk about him later.
The Stranger?
Oh, we're going to talk about the Stranger. All right, but topic number one. If you are over on YouTube, and this is just kind of recent news that happened today. If we get to 500 likes or subscribes over on YouTube, I will be taking my Wampa to Relic 10. So let's do this before Fat Phil decides to up his main character, his whole persona, to Relic 10.
It's disgusting, isn't it? Right? Like, I think... So, Ali, you messaged me right before going live because you needed a last-minute guest, and you know that I'm a whore. And the way that you convinced me really was like, hey, we are going to spend some time dedicated to shitting on Fat Phil. And you know, again, my flagship character is Jar Jar. So I've committed to taking all of the Gungans to Relic 10. Calvin Awesome, his flagship character is Jar Jar. He took his Jar Jar to Relic 10. You, I know, had fun with the Stranger today. Everybody has their character that defines them, and Phil is defined by his Wampa. Like, it is his logo, it is his brand, it is everything. He eats, sleeps, drinks Wampa, and he refuses to Relic 10 his Wampa, which is insane to like. Relic 10 means nothing. It means nothing really right now. And he's such a pansy ass that he will not bring his Wampa to Relic 10. So in that spirit, I asked ChatGPT to give us some one-liners about Phil that probably don't make sense.
Oh, this is going to be good.
The first one is, you didn't stop at Relic 9 because you had to. You stopped at Relic 9 because you enjoy saying, nah, to fun. It's a game, Phil. Like, fuck you, man. Like, it's a game. It is a mobile game. It is a game on your stupid phone. And you are like, no, I have to be efficient. I can't have fun with my frickin' game. Number 2, you didn't build a flagship Wampa. You built a reasonable Wampa.
That's true.
Yeah. Right? It's okay. It's not a great one.
Slam dunk is the other one.
Great.
What's a flagship Wampa?
Like, what's his flagship character?
Yeah, like that's his persona. That's like, it's weird that the Stranger has become mine when I've kind of built my whole thing around Leia, but like the Stranger's kind of become like
it's your thing on and off camera.
Yeah.
Oh, he's my thing. All right.
This is my favorite one.
Okay, go ahead.
Relic 10 Wampa is where the joy lives. chose beige. It doesn't even make sense. I enjoy it.
He's very beige.
Listen,
he is beige-ish. I agree.
We can spend this entire time talking about him. I think that somebody needs to Relic 10 their Wampa before him. And if it's going to be you, Allie, great. I love you for it. It should happen.
Let's Google this. How many Wampas are out there?
How many Relic 10 Wampas? All right,
we'll go Relic chart.
You have a point, though. If I had Caravan of Courage squad, they'd be all BR10.
Of course.
Relic data.
Of course. There are 5... Oh, wait, no, that's off of the top 100 guilds. There are 113 Relic 10 Wampas, and Fat Phil is not one of them. It's insane. Like, it...
Listen, you have to somehow make it...
respect for him.
Yeah.
You have to somehow make it as a competition with him, and he'll do anything without you having to try anything.
Yeah.
Just act like it's a competition, and he'll do it.
I know. Why do you think I like called this out? I was like, hey, you know what? We had the Egnards and Phil TB battle. Let's have the Allie and Phil Wampa race.
Wampa fight.
Can I get 500 subscribers before Phil even decide? Because you know he has all the material.
Can you get 500 subscribers before Phil loses 500 subscribers?
Ooh, yeah.
I think everyone should unsubscribe from Phil.
I think that would be absolutely hilarious.
For not having a Relic 10 Wampa. And they should comment on his latest video that just says no R10 Wampa, unsubscribe. That's it.
Should I really unfollow him? I'm gonna do it, but am I gonna be the only one that does it?
I think that you should do it. But you have to comment on one of his videos. But the thing is, like, if I do it, if Allie does it, if you do it, he's gonna be like, LOL, this is a joke. I feel like actual people need to do it. Yeah. And even if you're the people listening, even if you're too, you're like, oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings. Just make the comment on his video. Don't even do the unfollow. It's fine. You can keep following him if you don't want to like commit. I think you should.
I mean,
make the comment. No Relic 10 Wampa, unsubscribe.
Even if you don't unsubscribe, just
yes.
I mean, in the end, he deserves it. So you're not really doing anything wrong. So
and
100%.
Yeah,
you're doing YouTube.
We gotta have the fun in this game, and with all the like shit that's been going on, And then I actually made the comment because I think I forget exactly what you said. You said something about, oh man, and that I forget exactly what it was. And then Phil was like, or I made the comment of, yeah, and next thing you know, Phil's gonna be that vanilla guy that says he likes Coliseum. And then he's like, oh yeah, Coliseum's actually not that bad. I'm coming around to it. I was like, there we go.
God.
There we go.
Oh God,
Phil sounds like the guy who watches in the corner. That's what he sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
When Allie gets Relic 10 Wampa, he's gonna be a Wampa cook. That's it.
In Coliseum.
He's the Wampa cook.
He'll never be able to use it.
It'll be terrible.
It'll be hilarious.
Yep. So do we have an agenda for tonight, or are we just talking shit?
So we do have a little bit of one. I guess this was part of my agenda. I had it on the agenda to talk about the news, but the lack of news is kind of the agenda now because we don't have the next Conquest tune. I mean, so they are on break. They're on their vacation. I get it. But I was kind of expecting the next, Conquest just finishing. It's Tuesday. This is where the news usually is. I was expecting something.
Yeah, I was saying this earlier, but so it is what? It is January 6th, and normally we don't get any news till like mid-January, but the concerning thing here is that last year they kind of set a defined cadence of news, and they said, hey, this is how things are going to go going forward. So it kind of is strange that we've gotten nothing today, and that wouldn't be notable because they've kind of set up the next two marquees. They've set up Inquisitor Barriss, and they set up crazy, whatever his name is, Darth Vader. But next week we should also be getting Spider-Legs Maul and his event. And we need to know what the next Conquest unit is, because the patch is going to be this week, or should be this week, not next week. So we're kind of in this weird limbo where we know things are going to happen, even if the patch is small. And it's very strange that we've heard nothing.
Yeah, so do they have a confirmation date when they announce the first era of every year? Is it the same date every single year, or is it?
Well, it's not the same every year, because last year's the first year.
But what, I mean, since they have the same...
And that era is every
3 months.
Every 3 months,
it doesn't have
essentially.
to be technically. They did that half era that they had.
But going forward, it's whenever they do these new era tunes. Once the new era tunes come out, this is when the new era begins.
Yeah.
Right.
And now, I didn't expect big news. I expect there to be big news, not this coming patch, but the patch after that, because that'll be when CG has gotten back onto the saddle, and have started to work again. But we should have gotten hey, this is the kit reveal for Spider-Legs Maul or for the Conquest character. But, it could be SM33 where they just forget to do a kit reveal, and then we find out that it was hidden on the forums a month later. And we just go, oh, hey, that's there or something. They forgot to unprivate it.
Yeah.
So who knows?
And just like Guitar Dork, aka Shitstorm, we're also getting new DCs. ? Yeah, where's the DC? The current set.
We should be getting the information. Yes, we should be getting the information on that. And normally next week would be the first week you can get them, but only for the people who spend a lot of money, because it's not in Conquest until 2 weeks from now. What's going to happen is Meathead's going to do the thing that he always does and kind of is annoying, but also I get it, where Friday night we're going to get 18 different things. We're going to get a Spider-Legs Maul. We're going to get a patch note. We're going to get the next Conquest unit. We're going to get Datacrons. We're going to get some news cycle thing about what's upcoming in the game. And every single one of them is going to be its own post. And we're all going to be why?
It's literally going to be him coming back from vacation. Oh yeah, here's everything all at once.
Yeah.
And this is why I like being on Tuesday nights, is this is our news night. Kate and I are usually the ones that are oh shit, we just scrap our whole plans because this, the era news just dropped. Well, everything's gone. Let's talk about this now.
Yeah, it's also just a weird time. And it's tough because you have Club 38, you have Three Scoundrels, you have Huts Hangout, you have Tribe Talk, you have Zeta Protocol. You have whatever one Zareth has. I forgot what it's called. The Gambit, right?
Gambit.
And they're all of them. None of them have any news, so it's kind of
whatever.
I don't know. We're just name them all. By the way,
we're circle jerking and talk. Did I? All right, there we go. There's also the new one, Halfway to Holotable Heroes, which I'm waiting on their second episode very patiently. But yeah, none of us.
Wait, whose is that?
Oh, it's my favorite content creator of all time.
Was that Phil's?
Oh, that was.
I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. It's Keblock, and his co-host I'm not familiar with. Noah, I think his name is, and I apologize if I said that wrong. But he is quite literally my favorite content creator because he is a newer player just trying to figure his way out through the game. He is very open about his struggles in life, and he's a very positive person outside of that. And he's not just all game, I feel like I connect with people when they talk about themselves, and I can relate to them as a person, and I really like that about him. And I'm looking forward to their second episode when it comes out.
What? Okay, say it one more time though, because I'm interested.
So you know how Bit Dynasty is Holotable Heroes, right?
Yeah.
It's halfway to Holotable Heroes, and the joke is that they're mid-game players, so they know what they're talking about, but also are learning.
Okay. No, I'm done. All right. Go follow them and Big
Yeah,
Boat.
so definitely give them a listen and give Big Boat a listen, and also shout out to Off Duty Otter, who's kind of like my little content creator.
Little Otter. Okay.
Yeah, Off Duty Otter.
Go follow.
This whole episode is just like go follow people.
I don't have any proteges. I'm sorry. All mine surpass me.
No, it's not a protege. It's just like I appreciate voices because like all of us and myself included. Calvin, myself, Zareth, Ali. I don't know if you want to be thrown in here, but like I'm going to anyway. Bones, Logan, Avant. Like we all circle jerk the same shit.
We do.
We all really say the same stuff. And there's only so much you can hear of literally the same information. So I just find it interesting when people who don't know every single detail about the game are figuring out the game.
I feel so bad about it in a way because being the Tuesday night podcast, we do get the news, and I remember when Luke dropped. And I'm not sure if you listened to that episode with Logan and Bones when we had that one.
That was so fun.
And Logan goes off so bad that even Avant jumps in, and we have all three scoundrels in here just going off. And then I was like, oh my god, you guys just used all your content. And then that Thursday night, they're calm and just talking.
They're we already talked about it.
You got all this anger out on Club 38. It was hilarious.
Hey, you got
it's kind of like. It's kind of like when Bones goes out on a date and he hasn't gotten any in a while. So he's like, all right, I'm going on this date. I'm going to get some tonight. So he has to go into the bathroom and do his business right before the date so that he's not like a dog humping some random girl's leg when he gets there.
How'd you know my strategy?
Or
is that every man's strategy?
Or do you think he does it hey, let's go back to my house. And then he's like, okay, I just got to go use the bathroom really quick. Just to get it right out.
Babe, you're taking a little long in there.
Except mine's, you want to go back to my friend's van? That's all I have.
Hey, whatever, man.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
You got to do it in a boat, a van down by the river. You do you.
There you go.
Van down by the river.
All right. Great. But to kind of go with that,
it's funny as we were just talking about him too. Sorry, continue on.
So yeah, kind of just it. So with the news, it seems like the only news that we've even had to talk about, that anybody has to talk about lately right now, is The Stranger. We all know how I feel about The Stranger.
Sitting on my hand in anticipation.
I was just about to say insert
one. I think we've all kind of came to the conclusion that I relic 10'd mine. I had to
Well, I didn't come to that conclusion. I saw it on the losers Discord.
And then everybody in chat, if you didn't see it, I actually have a short coming out tomorrow with me actually taking it to relic 10. It's gonna be great.
Awesome.
So eat that, Phil. The shorts out there of you, my character, fuck you, Phil, with a PH, fuck you.
Yep.
But yeah, so have you guys done any testing on it? Have you guys theory crafted? You tried out different teams because with the UFUs, they're tied with so many different teams. Have you figured out where you're gonna tear away from?
I have an idea of what I'm going to do for GAC tomorrow, but it's funny because in the last couple of days, I've had Reddit messages that I still need to respond to, and I apologize to those people for not doing so, and Discord messages of people being like, hey, somebody said, oh, I'm in your Squad Arena shard. If you ever want to do any testing or something, just let me know. And it was a very nice message, but I don't...
Oh, hold on, not to interrupt, Egg. Just one quick pause. We do have Fat Phil on the show. I just saw a yawn coming from Bones, so that's automatically his quality. All right,
there you go. He's channeling his Phil.
Unpause. Does he yawn? Does he yawn with you guys?
He yawns. He yawns a lot.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
Like I don't really generally do a lot of testing beforehand. I leave that to the smarter people. I do spreadsheets. I do the math on packs. I talk about the business dynamics of the game a lot. I talk about getting people, kind of almost like the ELI 5 or they explain like 5 of updates and what they mean. When it comes to testing, I look at guys like Fatal and I look at, guys like Calvin and I try to figure out from what they're doing. What I am doing with the Stranger for GAC, though, is my team right now is the Stranger, Starkiller, Maul, Gav Ray, and Grandmaster Yoda. And I'm using an Attacker Kron. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, why don't you use Malicos? Seer Malicos is still a great team without Starkiller.
Yeah.
People were using Seer Malicos against Ray before Starkiller, not before Starkiller came out, but before they were using Starkiller. That was only after a lot of like the more overpowered DCs came out, and now Ezra came out, is where you really need him. I think that Seer Malicos will still be usable. I think that in this first week, people are just going to be so confused by Stranger that it doesn't really even matter who you put with it. I think Grandmaster Yoda's foresight is going to help the team. I don't think Barris Kron is the way to go with that team. There are 3 attackers on the team. I think they're a one and done, in and out, like one pump chump, like super fast team like Bones. And the Barris Kron, when you think about like the teams that a lot of people are theorizing might work there, they're like, oh, maybe SLKR. Oh, maybe Treya. Those are all anti-revive teams. So I feel like Barris stays with Ray here, and I'm going to see what happens.
That's fair.
Yeah. Mine's R3, and it beat, what was the team? Some crazy, I think Lord Vader in Arena.
At Relic 3?
That's all I did. Yeah, Relic 3. That's
nice. What was the team?
I used something similar to your kind of Maul, Starkiller, Baby Cal. GMY is interesting that you said that.
I don't want to use Baby Cal because I feel like he's just so strong with Ray. Basically, I think that just like the Starkiller team, the original Starkiller team, it was the 3. It was Papa Palp, it was Mara Jade, and it was Starkiller. The other 2 were marginal. They kind of didn't matter. You could throw literally whoever in there, and the team functioned at 95% instead of 100%.
Well, it's because Starkiller, he had his thing where you needed the Jedi and the light side unaligned Force loser.
Yeah,
that was it.
But people would put Visas Mar, and they would put like old band. Like it didn't matter who you put in as long as it met the unique criteria. And I think it's going to be very similar with this team, where it's going to function at very close to optimal, regardless of who are in those 2 slots.
Mace Windu, that was my 5th.
Well, Mace Windu sounds good because of he does have that like tank-ish feature.
Yeah. I think you're gonna need a tank.
I don't
know if
like I've done a lot, like not a lot. I've done a lot of testing with them, and I've tried out different variations. Like my initial thought was using, like I tried to using Visasmar and
Did you call her Visasmar?
Visa, yeah.
I like that. I never heard it said like that.
I went with their whole their lineup, and then the Redacted, which I know everybody thinks it's Spider Maul, but doing a lot of thinking, I'm not entirely sold on that.
It's I'm telling you, it's Spider. There's no reason. It's Spider Legs Maul. I will. I don't know what I will do. If it's not Spider Legs Maul, I will. I don't want to say I'll Relic 10 Ugnaught, because then what's going to be happening is it's not going to be Spider Legs Maul.
Guys, you don't understand who it is. It's Forlong.
Well, exactly.
Right? Zuckuss. Zuckuss. Zuckuss is the Ufu.
Shitstorm just touched on why I'm a little upset that we don't have the kit tonight, because I was expecting to look at the Spider-Maul kit and being like, okay, so this isn't for the Stranger, or this is the Redacted character. One way or the other. Like, he's here. You're new. All we have is Redacted. That's all we have. And then
yeah, I mean,
where does he fit in?
You're right. you're the best kind of correct, right? Like that technically you're correct that we don't know. I just feel that it would be too long into the future if they're like, oh, by the way, it's the next conquest unit is the character here. Though I did hear somebody on my Discord, I don't remember who it was. It was either Belloc or it was Sin. I don't remember. I want to give them credit, but they were saying it would really be funny if Spider-Legs Maul, kind of like Cat and JMK, gave the Stranger an auto insta-kill on his first turn. And my thought is that like Spider-Legs Maul's unique would be like at the start of battle until after their first turn, if the Stranger is an ally, the Stranger gets plus 600 speed until the end of their turn. Just to like make the basic an auto kill. Just for that first turn.
Well, that's why I was hoping to get the kill, so that way we could kind of look at it and be like, okay, so that yes, this is for the Stranger, or not, because the last news we got on anything was redacted, and now that he's here and people are testing, it's like, okay, well, do you have OSHA coming out? Do you have what the fuck do we got going on here? Like.
Well, look, I mean, Spider-Legs Maul is either going, because we already know Vader is going with the Empire team, right? So Spider-Legs Maul is either going with Ser Malicos or is going with the Stranger. And I just don't see a reason why it would be Ser Malicos. It seems kind of silly to me.
Or
but
he could
I will concede that technically you're right.
Like a Wampa.
Okay. I mean, he could be a solo kind of character too.
Well, my thing is if he goes with the Stranger, I mean, how insane is this team going to be? I'm taking out, without any of his Omicrons active, I'm taking out GLs and Squad Arena. And GLs don't require a lot of Omicrons to understand what it's going to do against them.
And here's what I was
pretty scary.
Here's what I was touching on yesterday with like a lot of the testing that I was doing. I was like, keep in mind, he's struggling. Like some of these battles are tight. Like you get close to beating like whatever, and then it's like you're gonna have 6 Omicrons between the Stranger and Starkiller. There's 6 Omicrons.
Yes. Yeah, it's I mean, it's going to be insane. I'm hoping, I really am hoping. I know this first week of GAC, everyone's going to put him on defense. I'm going to put him on defense. Why? Because it's a strong team and nobody knows what's the counter. So it's always best to put a new team on defense just to like throw let them figure it out. But I'm really hoping that the AI for this team is just stupid. I'm really hoping that like SLKR generally doesn't function well on defense because First Order's AI is generally pretty damn stupid. I'm hoping that the same is true here and that this ends up being not an offense-only team, but you should probably put this on offense team.
Yeah, mine's going to be on offense just because I want to do the testing with it. I want to see. Try it. I want to play with as Logan said, I want to play with my toy. I want to. I got him at Relic 10. Like, this is my guy.
Your opponents are going to be like, oh, thank God.
I know. And I'm just like,
I'm going to be so happy.
Is it going to be, where am I going to put it? Where I'm trying to figure out, like, which tunes work best. Like, I have, right now, I'm pulling Crew away from the First Order team. It's the tank. Like, he's going to be the one to keep the hits off Starkiller and the Stranger. And then I'm using Baby Cal because with the testing that I have, he's the one that makes them survive. Okay. So he's like I kind of have to have him there. And then Crew, and then I'm using Grandmaster Yoda as the Jedi. He's at Relic 8. He's got as you said, the Foresight.
The Foresight.
And he's a high relic because he's needed for General Kenobi. Like, he's already built. Why not use him? He's there. He's a Jedi. You get Foresight on all these amazing tunes. Sweet. We finally have a spot.
And I'm not really using him anymore. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm putting him there because it doesn't take away from too many food teams. I'm reading your chat while I'm trying to talk. Speaking of this being your guy, I got a message on Discord earlier today. It was a screenshot of somebody's guild Discord, I guess apparently my GAC opponent in his guild Discord had scouted me today, and in the Discord was like, whoever I'm against right now must be obsessed with Gungans because they have 3 R10 Gungans. And the guy who sent it to me, he was like, wait a second, is it Egnarts? And they're like, who the fuck is Egnarts? But
what is
there's some notoriety there. What is an Egnarts? So it was very fun to see that.
That is
did
hilarious.
You think that, Egg, did you find that Maul does anything in that team? I feel like he didn't really contribute all that much.
I honestly don't know because, again, I have done 0 testing. I don't use a Maul Mandos team at all. I haven't needed one in a long time. Maul just sits on my bench. Malicos doesn't sit on my bench. I am a little concerned about Seer Malicos working against Hondo now, but I feel like
No, explain that. Why is that a thing now? Is that a Datacron related?
Well, I mean, it was Seer Malicos Star Killer works really well there with the TM and the damage ramp.
Yep.
But with these new Crons, I feel like with Attacker Cron, Seer Malicos doesn't need Star Killer. Now, that might change in 2 months when Hondo is using not Pirate Crons. But I think we can still eke that one by.
Durumana says to put Maul on the Seer Malicos team.
I could put Maul on the Seer Malicos team. But then who am I putting on my Stranger team?
Yeah, the Stranger team for me is gonna
honestly with the Datacron sets we have, at least for now, you don't need crew on that first order team.
Oh yeah, no, I don't give a shit about the first order. My first order team will be fair, but the problem is like I use SLKR. I will use against Hondo if I have to, but if I don't have to, so like not this week, last week. If there was a Ray team and there was a Hondo team, I could use Ufus against Hondo, which was reliable. And I could use Slicker against Ray, which was much more reliable than Seer Malicos. So it made things kind of easy. It's a puzzle of what do you use where so that your win rates are the highest possible chance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
So defense or offense for you guys?
Offense.
Defense.
What about you? But I mean, yours is R3, but
yeah, offense because of R3. But I'm excited. I can't wait to pick who I'm going to use him against.
Do you got them all Omicron, all Zeta, all?
Yeah, everything but relics. And what's crazy is I unlocked Hondo and Stranger on the same day, pretty much a couple days apart. So
that's not the same day.
A couple days.
A couple days apart is notoriously not the same day.
The same week. All right.
What I'm excited for is for Bones. Also, by the way, shout out to learn the calendar. Shout out to Big Boat, who is here, my favorite.
The Boatster.
You got your
Big Boat 777.
You got your 2 accounts, like you're talking to yourself.
I got my 2 accounts. Yeah, I wanna pop up your stream numbers, so I made sure to log in on both accounts to be on your stream.
I appreciate it.
But what I am hoping for is that tomorrow Bones uses his R3 Stranger against something and loses and crashes out. Because I am looking forward to 3 Scoundrels on Thursday when he's like, the Stranger sucks. He's the worst. I'm telling you guys, he's the worst. And that'll be my favorite.
I'm ready to put him up there with Balin. He's just as bad as Balin's Skull.
I love Balin. I love my Balin team.
Love
my Balin.
Okay, now going into the future, what do you think the impact of him is going to be? Do you think he is on a Bane level?
The Stranger?
Yes.
I think so. I know I said I didn't do any testing, but like I do TB stuff, so I threw him into a team just to see what would happen. And I was kind of underwhelmed watching him. I feel like the Stranger is going to be predominantly relegated mostly to GAC, whereas Bane does have some viability in TB, does have some viability in TW. And I just think the Stranger is going to be one of those characters that is not going to see as much play outside of GAC. And you might be used on a team, sure, but like it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. And that maybe will change with Maul. Obviously, we don't have the Maul kit, which means we don't have a full Stranger team.
He reminds me of the Reva, like a 2.0 Reva. Remember when we saw Reva for the first time? She was deleting GLs that we had at the time, beating most everything. We were amazed. We couldn't believe it. So
for the first time in forever.
I don't know that song. Or I'd sing with you.
What?
You don't know Frozen?
What?
No, I hated that movie. Okay, listen. When it first came out, I was like, you know what? I like Pixar type movies, so I was like, okay, I could
Disney.
I'll watch it. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be about like a mentally challenged snowman or whatever, and I was excited about watching it. And like an hour and a half into the movie, the snowman all of a sudden appears out of nowhere. I was like, the snowman didn't have any story or anything. He's just there all of a sudden.
Did you even watch the beginning of the movie?
It was a horrible movie.
He was already there.
Did you even watch the beginning of the movie? What?
Yeah, it's bad.
He was there in the beginning.
Well, then where did he go from there till when they were
little? They built him. And then Elsa ended up bringing him to life.
I watched for the snowman. I didn't get enough of him. And,
shit, if Disney isn't going to sue us for talking Star Wars, they're suing us now.
For talking shit on Olaf.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He's just as bad as Bit Dynasty.
Hey, you're not even here and you're going to get in this lawsuit. I'm sorry.
Look at Olaf.
I give up. I thought you had some redeeming qualities, but I guess not.
I'm Team Scrat. I'm part of the Scrat pack.
All right. Ice Age pack.
Yep. I just watched all those for the first time in a row.
In a row. I was gonna say for the first time. It's been out forever.
Emotional damage.
I watched them all in a row. It took me a couple days.
For the first time.
I did it in one day in a couple of days.
Because you have nothing to do with your life. I know.
Yes.
I mean, I have to go to sleep sometimes. That's what I watch before I go to sleep.
Yes. I think you should start a Twitch channel where, like, I know you can't show the movie.
Emotional
hey guys, we're watching this movie, and it's just you reacting to the movie. I think that should be just you reacting to the movie, going like, ugh, ew. Where the fuck did that snowman come from? Ugh.
And you don't know if it's a porn or not.
The whole video is just muted so that way he doesn't get like copyright struck and just like
Yes. Yep.
It's like Jabba in TB.
There's a lot of games like that where you just keep getting hit and it's repetitive, terrible.
Well, that's this. If you do the Jabba Vandor mission and you just auto basic with Jabba, everyone on my streams on Sunday morning, they're like, "Oh my god, it's the Jabba's getting horny simulation." Just seem like, oh,
okay. I guess we could talk. So, Jabba. Speaking of Jabba, this kind of makes me think of Conquest in the Blind Feet. You use Jabba, you just throw it on auto basic and just let it go.
Which you can do, but I found a new way. You have to do Jabba with IG 12 and Watt. Because IG 12 has an AoE blind. Those auto basic with Jabba, you get like 20 or 30 in 5 minutes. But if you put Watt in there with IG 12, you get a fuck ton of blind. Now, granted, you can't auto basic it, but you can get it done in like 1 or 2 battles.
So, what do we think Conquest is going to be like going into the future with the new era battles and Relic Delta coming into effect? Now, all these little things like the blind 60 times is going to be a headache because Jabba's all of a sudden R8, R9, R10 destroying.
Well, Jabba's not going to matter because Jabba doesn't do damage on his own. If you're auto basicking, right? Like, I know his thermals, it doesn't do anything, but like the move itself does do something.
Right.
But if you're auto basicking, it won't have.
you have everybody has POW at R9 because you need him for the ROI on his event. All of a sudden, you have him here. You have the Omicron, which is a fantastic Omicron. Yeah. It is my favorite Omicron in the entire game. And all of a sudden, it's now decreased because he's going to have less attacks because he's just blowing everything out of the water.
This was during the beta testing. This was one thing that I was a big proponent of, and I wish I could like show those chats because I was an annoying little fuck when it came to these things, and everyone would be talking about like all of these important PvP things, and I'd be like, guys, don't forget about us with the TB. And I was Conquest in this situation, but you know, CG has said. They're on record, and I know that like you can't always take them at face value, but they are on record of saying like, hey, we are going to reassess Conquest and what it looks like in a Relic Delta world, and we are going to make a change that benefits the players in this situation. So I think what that means is that Conquest is going to look and feel a little bit different going forward. But at the same time, in the last couple of Conquest cycles, we've seen a lot more like kill with, survive with feats than we have the debuff feats. So I'm really hoping to take it to heart that they have made a meaningful change. I know that they've already reduced the relic levels to relic 4, relic 5. And I know some people have criticized me like, oh, but they said they're going to upgrade the stats. From what I understand, the stat upgrade is them just making the characters exactly as they are now, just with lower relic levels, which to me is fair. So fair. I'm going into Conquest. I mean, I never go into Conquest positive. I hate Conquest. It's boring. But I'm going into it positive in the sense of they've made a meaningful change, or because they've already shown us that they can turn it off. That if they haven't made that meaningful change yet, they can say, you know what, we're going to keep it off for another cycle.
Bones, what are your thoughts on
it? I don't know.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm not as negative as I used to be because I'm just so numb to the toxic relationship I've had with this game that I just let it happen to me. As it's going,
just let him do it. Try. You're just like, oh yeah.
I've stopped fighting at this point. But
as the Gen Z are saying, you're gonna just raw dog it.
Yeah, I'm a dry guy, anyways. But I mean, I like Conquest. I don't have anything against it. I don't think it's gonna be that much crazier, even if it affects it. You might have to do a couple more battles. I waste energy sometimes losing. So it's not going to matter if I have to do a couple more battles to get some blinds or anything like that. I do agree with you on the Omicron, on POW Omicron, because mine wipes people out instantly, which is great any other mode. But as we all know, it's not good for Conquest. But I don't care, man. I think you'll be fine. Just like, I mean, we're pretty much over all this crazy shit that's been going on the last 3 months, so Relic Delta and Conquest isn't going to be any different or any worse than what we're dealing with now.
I'm just hoping they're not going to like skew everything to where it's going to take twice as long to get everything, because it's already dragged out. People just let's face it, we get to part 4, you get to your Datacron stuff, you farm your Datacrons, and then you red crate on your free time.
But did you die?
That's how a lot of people do it. I don't actually do it that way. I go for my red crate first.
As a content creator, which I do enjoy, I enjoy Conquest. It gives me, again, as a content creator, it gives me something to stream when there's nothing going on. I could just be like, yeah, let's do some Conquest.
I can see it benefiting like a content creator like you, or like most content creators, right? Where you have a more regularly defined schedule. I don't have a regularly defined schedule. I generally, if my wife is away, I'll stream stuff. If she's not away, it's only Sundays. So for me, it's not really content. But then at the same time, we're talking about how many content creators are there, right? 20, 50 in total out of 400,000 players. right?
Yeah.
So like it benefits like 50 people and it's just a slog to everybody else. I just, to me, they need to find something. I mean, it only takes me about 5.5 days to beat it, but it's about an hour a day. And during Hell Week, that fucking blows.
Yeah.
When I have to do TB2 and then the raid is hitting, and then if I didn't get to do my GAC on Sunday night, I'm doing that on Monday morning also to get that ready and finished as well. And those couple of days are really just very stressful and annoying. I wish there was something where I don't want to say sim it because I know that that's not realistic, but just something to ease the tedium for a player like me in cycle 2 or cycle 3 when I've already clearly shown that I can do it. I'll give you double the fucking crystals. You know, instead of my 1,400 crystals, take 2,800 and don't make me do this. Like, I'm begging you.
Like, just make it so you got the red crate and just make a I'm tired.
Look, I know that that's not realistic. I understand that. I am willing to. It's not about the crystals. It's not about spending the currency. It's about just how much time it is. By the third, like the weekend. Here's a great example. So, like on the weekend, if you work a 9 to 5 or as a teacher or a TA,
Yeah.
Friday you're so excited for the weekend, and that weekend is Friday afternoon all the way to Sunday when you go to bed. And you wake up on Saturday morning and you really enjoy Saturday morning. And then you wake up on Sunday morning and you enjoy like the morning, but you don't really enjoy the afternoon because all of your thoughts are to like work the next day.
Are you saying this because of breakfast, brunch?
Yeah, I guess I love Sunday morning because I love my brunch streams. But by Sunday night, you're like, oh man, I can't even enjoy these last couple of hours because I have to worry about work tomorrow. And cycle 3 to me is kind of that. It's like Sunday to me because 1, I have to do this tedious thing that I've already proven I can do. But then 2, it's also like, oh, great. Now I have to worry about the next cycle because I have to come up with the content and like the strategies and the infographics to figure all of that shit out. So if I had one wish in this world, you might wish for world peace. Bones might wish for world chaos. I would wish for no more conquest in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's also just this. We don't have to get too deep into this, but they need to start more rounding out all their current content they have in the game. No matter how long it's been in the game, it needs to start getting worked on instead of just adding more shit on top of everything.
You're gonna really turn this into a TW talk?
No, I'm not gonna go straight. But just everything needs worked on, not just TW.
I was gonna
but I'm not turning into that now.
really quick lightning round. Would you rather them get rid of era battles or that whole era thing and go back to the old way, or get rid of conquest?
It's a hard question. I think I would rather them get rid of conquest because I don't think that the new system is bad. I just think that it was poorly explained. I think that it was poorly implemented. I think that it was rushed. And I am expecting the next era to be better. So I don't think it's necessarily the content that's bad. I just think that they had a deadline and they needed to get it out before X date. And they were like, well, shit, this is not ready. That's not ready. This other thing is not ready. We have to ship it. So I am hopeful on the era stuff that it's going to get better in the next era.
So I've never spent a crystal or a dollar towards a Coliseum of like progression of the characters. But I do like how as you progress free to play, you get to see slowly your progress in the Coliseum. I actually do like that. So I'm just kind of being positive about it.
I will admit that I have liked that. Like my characters have actually gotten better.
Right. And you're noticing it in you can feel rewarded for that. I do enjoy that, but I would still probably take away the era because it just felt unnecessary. If I could wish anything, I wish they wouldn't do that and just work on something that I want them to work on, which would be fun or perfecting something else. I would say era though, because I like conquest.
Sure.
Same. That'd be my. I don't. I like Conquest. I would get rid of the area battles. Personally,
Hard disagree, but it's okay. The nice thing is that we can all have our own opinions,
exactly.
and we only fight with people if they're Phil.
I was literally about to say
we only fight with people.
Our one opinion is fuck you, Phil.
Yeah. Speaking of Phil, I don't know what your next topic is, but I wanna rehash this with Phil not here. Bones brought up something earlier that we didn't touch on, but I'm in a group chat with Bones and Phil, and I posted a mod that I got. It was a natural yellow mod with 5 speed on it. It was a speed. It was a speed triangle with crit damage, with no offense secondaries, but 5 speed. So I rolled it to level 12, and it auto rolled 5 speed rolls and got 27 speed.
Whoa.
Which is great, which is amazing. I was psyched. I was like, this is awesome. And I posted it to Phil, and he was like, that shit is fucking trash. I wouldn't have even rolled that to level 12, you stupid idiot. I'd never use that, you dumb. It doesn't even have offense on it. And now if you don't crit, then it's shit.
Well, let's put it
I would
this
have
way.
threw that away.
The speed is king in this game. That's
So
a 27
here's the
speed
thing.
mod.
Correct, right? And I had said to him, I was like, listen, first of all, if you're doing a crit damage thing, your character is critting most of the time, if not all the time. But I also said to him, I understand that you like secondaries very much, but it's not like I rolled mod reroll stuff on this mod. It was a natural credit. I have so many fucking credits. I cannot spend credits fast enough.
Yep.
Because of how many credits we get from all of these things now. It was literally free for me to roll this to level 12. Stop being a cuck.
I'm going to use Phil's own words against him right now, okay? He preaches that you need some mods that are set for certain characters because certain characters don't need speed or don't need health or don't need whatever. Like, he preaches snips. You want as much offense on her and whatever else, and the speed doesn't really matter. She's there to assist.
Yes.
Well, this would be a good mod, and that argument right there, like the stranger, you don't need the offense. It is a great thing, but you care primarily about the health percentage and the speed. A 27 speed. Yes. This is a great stranger mod.
Guess who I put it on?
There you go.
Stranger. And I know, listen, I would love for a dev offense on it, right? But right now, I need the stranger to have speed. And I know some people are saying, oh, he needs offense. No. He just needs to go fast. He needs to Sonic it. He's got to go fast. That's what he needs to do so that he can ramp up really, really
3 hits and he auto kills on his second.
Yeah. And I got him to 336 speed just without even, I didn't use any I didn't set a mod set. Some people figure out their mods over 3 months and they put it on fucking Ugnaught and they go, all right, this is my character. I don't do that. I got him to 336 just off of let's see what I have laying around. And I'm pumped for that. I want to get him faster. But you know what? Not the best mod in the world, but fuck you, Phil. It is a mod worth rolling to see if it rolls those speed rolls.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, that's my tangent.
I have 1 point whatever billion crystals. Or
so many.
There is so much. There is so much currency that I could spend. Why not?
I buy mods and I still can't. So screw you, Phil. This is the Phil episode.
I like how we're talking about an argument with Phil that he can't come back.
I don't care.
And argue about.
I don't give a shit. I literally don't care. I like talking shit about Phil.
To add to that real quick, though, it's a hero collector, so you always have heroes coming in, so you're going to use it for somebody, whether it's a new.
You're going to use it for somebody.
Yeah,
absolutely,
exactly. All right, that was my tangent. What were you about to say?
Also, can we
never mind.
You can't take fuck you bones from me. You can't take fuck you bones from me.
Oh, fuck you, Phil.
Yeah, we can't, no more saying that. let me have one thing. All right.
Well,
He lives through it.
So Egnard's is the worst guest on the Three Scoundrels because
2025. Yep.
you're not a guest on Three Scoundrels, Bone. So you can't be the worst guest, but you can over on Club 38.
I would really like to be worst guest on every podcast that I am on. Like, if that could be my thing, that would be great.
We could do that.
That would be wonderful. I'm a big fan.
Wanted to look at Fat Phil's mods here really quick.
He has good mod. He likes to post a few days ago, he DMs me and we were talking about something and he goes, not being a dick. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he posts a mod compare between the two of us. And his mods are a lot better than mine because I did not mod refresh for like 7 years. And I didn't need to because characters were coming out slow enough that I could figure out my mods. And I said to him, I was like, no, you are being a dick.
Yeah.
It's fine. Right? Like, it's fine that you're being a dick. Just say it. Like, own it.
Yeah.
He has good mods. He does have good mods.
It's like, no offense, but
no
offense.
You're a piece of shit. Yeah.
Or butt, right? You're really pretty, but you're really smart, but.
All right, let's take a look at his snips here. I really want
a snip.
Yeah.
3 daughters. He needs a snip.
I'm pulling it up right now. Where is she? She should be right up here. I can't even find her on here.
That's how bad they are.
Nips. All right, let's see. He has her at 213 speed. 88.
Yeah, I mean, you look, they're fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I see. Offense hit like his square on her is 20 speed. Offense primary, obviously it's a square. Offense secondary, health percentage, and health secondary. That's a good mod, but it's a great one. But he preaches no speed, and like he's got a good set on her. But
is he good at the game? I've never even seen him play GAC. Is he even good?
He refuses to stream.
Yeah, he doesn't stream his GACs because he's not good. Just no, like he's like, oh, I don't want to like screw up, or like I don't want my chat influencing what I do. And let's see, so right now he is what is his GAC rank? His GAC rank is 3741. Okay. So he's in Kyber 1 right now, and I am right behind him. I cannot wait to match him. I'm 3687.
Whenever you do the title for this show, we used to just say, Club 38. Just put Fat Phil on the title.
The one where we episode. The one where
shit on Fat Phil.
Yeah.
The special.
It's got to be the one where I got to have my friends' little clip.
The friends.
The one where we whatever.
The one where Fat Phil's a cuck.
Yeah.
He just screams that. I agree. I can see it now.
But okay, with a bunch of viewers in here now that we got a ton of people in here, I do want to bring up earlier, since we are kind of shitting on Fat Phil. Here is the reason why, to retouch up on it super quick. Phil doesn't have a Relic 10 Wampa. That is his guy. That is his image. That is his whole personification. And we were dogging on him because his is sitting at R9, not 10. Whereas I have the Stranger at Relic 10. Egnard's has 3 Gungans at Relic 10. Like, these are our flagship characters. These are who we are known for. And we brought him up. And Phil refuses to do it. So, if I get 500 subs on YouTube, I will Relic 10 my Wampa before he does. I will take his tune-up. And you know what? I will even collab with him on it.
Yeah, I want to see those DMs. Hey, man,
For
we're about to
for
cuck
can-
you up.
for a can of chicken, OR10.
Oh my god. For a can of chicken. Aussie Mike, that's all it takes. You send him one can of chicken, and he will R10 his Wampa. That's it. That's all it takes.
Or
Did
whatever
you-
the fuck you had, homie R10.
Did you use your Relic 10 at all, Bones? Or is it just there still?
Yeah, Glat. Sorry, I'm eating.
And
Glat and my second one went to Pico.
Okay.
GL.
so you did like good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even
What a
cool.
loser.
I mean, you
Yeah.
should have did Leia.
I don't
and,
have a flagship though.
like
Yeah,
Leviathan.
but your flagship is just making stupid decisions.
Yeah, my
This is true.
flagship's on the way. I've been talking to
Bad Batch. Oh my god, you should have done Relic 10 Bad Batch.
no, because then yeah, that's my
No.
unspoken,
Relic 10.
unchosen flagship.
Your flagship character is Afra.
I
Yeah.
hate her with a passion.
That's why.
know,
That's
you
why
hate-
she's your flagship.
I'm sure she's cool in the books, but it's the only legendary that's not used anywhere.
You need a Relic
Yeah.
10 Afra.
But I'm not
90 is going to change that. And even then, I still use my Afra. I don't use her often, but I still use my Afra.
You emphasized fun. That doesn't sound fun to me.
I use her if she's got a good Datacron or something and I see a Jabba.
Yeah, but Ig90 is going to change that, man. You've already got it. You gotta get with the times, old man.
Yeah.
She's going to be
Like
good
how
with
we-
a 90.
Another thing in the chat the other day was like, old man's been having his personal stuff going on, so we haven't really heard from him. Out of nowhere, he goes, "Yeah, I don't know if I should R9 or R10 the stranger." He's like, "Fuck it, I R10'd it." I was like,
Hey.
"These bad
Yeah.
boys."
That
Old
sounds
man
that
Logan's
sounds like
back.
him.
He's
That
back.
sounds like Logan.
That's a Logan.
All right. So while you're here, we were here to hear Egnard's predictions on what's to come in the next.
No, I don't do
year.
predictions.
I know.
I don't do predictions. Well, I don't do like character predictions. It's not my thing. I like to think about where the game is going, of course, and like where I think the game is going in a year. And I do have some ideas there. Unfortunately, I do need to save those because Zeta Protocol's tomorrow, and Pico has not heard those things yet. So I have to keep that tight-lipped. But character-wise, I just don't give a shit. I don't care what characters come to the game, honestly, except for Bail Organa. Bail Organa is like the biggest character that is missing from this game in any form who should be in this game. And I was actually thinking about it today. They could put him in the game now and make him very much like Luthen, where he works with like Mon Mothma or Saw. Now, obviously, I know he's never really worked with Saw, but like just make it so that players can choose between like, all right, this character is going to go with Saw, so I'm going to put this one with Luthen or with Mon Mothma. This one with Mon Mothma, this one with Saw. Now, obviously, I'd put Bail with Mon Mothma as my stronger character there and have more of like a Senate team. But I feel like he is missing and he just needs to be brought to the game. And I'm really, really hoping that this is the year.
Who are we talking about?
Bail Organa?
Bail Organa.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
My God.
I think that we're gonna get you some sequel stuff this year.
Also,
And
if you haven't yet, go into the Discord and make sure you get some questions in for viewers.
and make him as weird as fucking possible. It's been a
Yeah.
while since I've heard a real good.
We got
weird one.
Egnard's on and Bones. Let's have some really good ones.
Like in the old days, you guys got really weird, and now you guys are just getting lazy with it.
Do you know why? Because I used to come up with really great questions for like Old Man Logan, and he'd be like, "No, fuck that. No, fuck that. Listen, you stupid piece of shit. I don't know what kind of rank ass house that you live in, but no, I'm not answering it." And he'd be like, "Come on, man. Like, just have fun."
But what's funny is you would
Lady Geek.
Fucking Lady Geek. I
Typical.
love it.
Lady Geek says, typical stream. Eggnards is droning on with a long explanation. At the end of it, Bones goes, who are you talking about?
It's like the Odd Couple.
I had something to say, you fuckers. Lady Geek.
No, you didn't.
I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about.
The fact that we have 2 Chief shirts in the chat.
Oh, do you want me to go with my Broncos shirt? Broncos country, bitch. We can go back to NFL talk. We could do it. We're number 1 seed. I get the week off this weekend. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have to sit in front of my TV and like pulsate because Bo Nix can't throw a touchdown unless it's in the 4th quarter. But we could do it. That's right, Big Boat. Let's ride.
Shut up, Boat. Get the fuck out of here. You're lucky he likes you, or you wouldn't even be taking his side.
He's secretly a Chiefs fan too.
No.
I think you guys are one and done. We'll see though.
That's okay. That's fine. We could be a one pump chump. That's completely fine.
Hey, he's not from New York though, right, Rock?
No, I actually am. I was born in New York. I grew up in New York.
Well,
I didn't move to New Jersey until I was 26. And the only reason I moved to New Jersey was because at the time I got a school job in New Jersey, and Chris Christie's New Jersey first law was that you had to live in New Jersey to work in New Jersey in a school. And that's why I moved to New Jersey. And I am a Jets fan as like my secondary team.
Ew.
But not because I want them to be good. It's because I recognize how bad they are, and Jets fans recognize how bad they are, and their tailgates are great. They know they're going to lose the game. They're just there to have
might
fun.
as well just drink. Hey, we're going to lose.
Exactly.
Let's get drunk to watch this shitty team.
Exactly. So I go every year. Oh, I didn't go this year, but there's a big charity tailgate where there's hundreds of people at it. And it's almost like college because they're all drinking Fireball and Bud kegs, and they have like buses come in. We just all get plastered. I mean, and then go into the game and fall asleep.
This kind of sounds like the life of a Bills fan, though, right? Like, they're good. They're good. And then they get to like the playoffs and they're like, yes, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. And then Patty Mahomes.
Life of a Bills fan.
Patty Mahomes,
well, not
Lamar
this year.
Jackson.
Not this year.
It's just
Joe Burrow.
If he does not compete this year, if he does not win the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear any talk about Allen again.
Never talk about him. No, I think he's the second best.
Is he? If Patrick Mahomes is out right now, if Lamar Jackson is out right now, if all these people that have beat him over the years are out right now, this is his window.
Drake May's the GOAT, though. I think he's the future GOAT.
Listen, here's the thing. I'm and I know like it's a Star Wars thing, but whatever. I am a newer football convert, right? Like I just started watching a few years ago. For years and years and years, I make fun of my friends. And my one interesting thing is everybody's always talking about like just the quarterback, right? And it's not that. Like I understand the quarterback is the lifeblood. The quarterback makes or breaks, and if they're not quick on their feet and if they're not smart, then the team's gonna lose. But there are so many other like unsung heroes on a team that make or break a team winning. So like the Broncos, fucking Surtain on defense is insane. He does not let points go by him.
Well, I mean,
at all.
Look at the Chiefs dynasty. You had a lot of Patrick Mahomes, but who was the unsung hero? Chris Jones.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone's like, well, and even you were like, oh, like Josh Allen, like all these other quarterbacks have beat him, but the other parts of the team are just as important. And maybe not every person, like the kicker. Nobody gives a shit about the kicker, right? Because every kicker is good at kicking. That's just what they have to do. But
bro, that last game of the season, that Steelers Ravens game, where the guy missed the field goal at the end, it was like at the 20-yard line. I'm like, come on, man.
That's some cheap ass shit right there. That is. That's some terrible shit. But look, I'm telling you, there are some people that you're just like, what the fuck? How did you do that?
like Dallas. What happened in the last game? They sat Prescott.
But did that game matter for Dallas?
Yeah. I don't think it matters.
You don't want to hurt your quarterback if the game doesn't matter.
Draft pick wise, what like I get
Which
that
is
you
like,
wanted
so-
to lose, but
Our number 1 seed game against the Chargers, right? They didn't play their I forgot who the quarterback is. Daniels, I think. Is it Jaden
and
Daniels?
then did you see that foul that the referee had? Was it the Colts game or the Cowboys where he barely touched? Like he went like this and he got kicked out of the game. Like he got up to the ref's face. He was like, "What?" And the ref was like, "You touched me. Get out of the game. You're
fuck out of here."
Or they did the Raiders Giants game and they were beating the fuck out of each other the whole time. Did you guys see the highlights of that?
Yeah.
Where they were just like
No.
throwing each other off the sideline and stuff. Yeah.
Alec Pierce, Colts. Yes, thank you, Big Boat. That's what it was. Alec Pierce in the Colts game. He just like did this in the ref's face. Like you're not gonna like whatever. And I think it was like as he was putting his arms out, he like brushed the referee and he ejected him.
Gave him the old stranger.
And under. Yep.
All right. What else do we got here?
I'm gonna try to pull this up pretty quick. Ejection. Let's see this. Where is it on YouTube?
I'm gonna give you some elevator music while you wait.
Alright, Chrome.
That was terrible.
Properties. Let's get this over here.
It's right on top of me.
By Bones. Alright. Let's do that. So here's his disqualification. He was ejected for that. They said he touched him.
Look at him. Didn't even look at him. He's just like, get out.
They say he touched him right there. They say he touched him right there. Get out of here. You touched me.
You know, one thing that I love about football, and my wife and I laugh about this all the time, it's our favorite that the players think that they're in charge. And like, so for example, when it's like 4th and inches and they go in and just try to ram it in, and then half of the players will be like, and the other half will be like, like as if anything that they're saying has any, like it matters. As if like the refs give a shit about these hand signals and smoke signals that they're pumping up. Like they don't fucking care.
Oh, Patrick Mahomes said it's good. Send it.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know.
Bonix.
They don't look at them. They're like,
well,
Bonix played fine this year. He did, but like he's not the hero of the Broncos. He did okay. He had a better first season than a second season. He had some really great players in the last couple of games, but he doesn't know how to commit to things, and he gets lost in himself sometimes. It is like our Mims is a hero on that
Almost
team.
like
He just is a beautiful runner.
Almost like he has a concussion. He gets lost sometimes.
Yeah, well, I don't even think he has one, and he just kind of like he has like this. I don't know what to do. But we have some really great players that are able to do well despite him, and he's still a rookie. You know, not by the definition of like it's his first year, but he's still new. So he's doing okay for where he's supposed to be, and the rest of our team is supporting him. And you know what? It doesn't matter because we're the number 1 seed, and we beat the shit out of almost every team this year.
I mean,
no.
let's look at that last game though with the Chiefs though. That was
That's pretty bad.
barely won.
Doesn't matter. We won. Just
Against-
like when the Chiefs beat us last year, it was because of they touched the field goal. Like they barely beat us last year.
But
That was crazy.
the one time you did beat us last year, where was Patrick Mahomes?
No, you're right. That was a second string team. But we also beat you guys twice this year. Remember that. We beat you with Patrick Mahomes and we beat you in
that
the
was the
second
one,
game.
and then that second game was like
So, listen, Ali, I'm gonna have to say that the Chiefs team the defense is decent. That offense is atrocious. That's an F- offense without Mahomes.
well, Matt
Mahomes-
Nagy's
Mahomes
going to
has-
Tennessee.
Mahomes. One thing that this is showing is how great Mahomes is and how he's holding the team together. But that
MVP.
offense,
You know what
is
really pisses me
atrocious.
off about Mahomes, and I know that this is an audio thing, and like people who are listening later, they don't see this. What pisses me off, and it pisses my wife off too, is every time you see him on camera after a play, he's always like with his hands. He's always got to be like, "I've got a fidget spinner." I just annoys the shit out of me. Every time they zoom in on him, he's
Aren't you a teacher?
I am, but I don't
Don't
care.
you see enough fidget spinners?
It is. That's what I just said. Like it's just him stimming. It's stereotypy. He's just like, oh,
let him sit, man. You should be immune to it by now.
I am. I'm immune to it in a sense, but like at the same time, I'm just like, shut up, Mahomes.
He's so humble though. He's like the nicest guy ever.
No, you know who I like
like
I like Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow is down to earth and he's very much he's a guy who's like, oh man, Joe Burrow, like how are you guys doing in this game? And he'll be like, well, we have to win because people pay me a stupid amount of money to play a fucking kids game. You know, like he's just somebody who's like, I recognize that it's dumb that I make as much money as I do to do the shit that I do.
He's like the Egnards of the NFL.
He is. He's the Egnards of the NFL. Is Joe Burrow.
He looks kind of like you too. If you were,
I heard Baker Mayfield is a bakefluencer or whatever the fuck that's called.
All right, let's get over to some viewer questions. It's 10:30.
Yeah, he's got to go to sleep.
Yep.
And let's try to get one or two in before Bones has to take off here. Our one question, just for you, Bones.
Easy.
Does Bones remember the name of the Saturday morning podcast he was doing? Aussie Mike.
The Hut Cartel, something like that.
Look, between Hut's Hangout and what's the other one? The three guys in a bar, I think.
Yeah, the one with Avant. Logan.
I regret that I work on Saturday mornings because on the weeks that I'm home and I have been able to join them for Hut's Hangout, it has been a joy. And I don't know what it is, but the blokes over at the Hut's Hangout are just great, friendly people. It's always fun. And then the Three Scoundrels in a tavern or whatever it is, like they are.
Aren't there
it's
like
just
four
rowdy,
of them, 5 of them,
and it's unnecessary, and
they go too late.
It's kind of like, guys, they go way too late, like way too late. It's like 1 a.m. I'm like sneaking up to bed. But it's
full of themselves.
It's like when you look at someone and they're too like loud, and by loud I don't mean like yelling. I just mean like they are loud, and you're kind of like you're a lot. Like you are a lot right now. So I am a Hut's Hangout fan over the Three Scoundrels in a pub.
They're all my parents though.
And
all right, whatever floats your boat.
I do gotta say,
I'll let you figure that out.
Lots of love for Womprat and Aussie and Burmy here. They're amazing. Three Scoundrels are too. Lots of love for Avant and Logan. That Bones guy can fuck off.
Can I also
100%.
point out that you said blokes when you started talking about him? Like when a white person will talk to like a black person, they'll say like they'll start saying brother or something like that.
Brother.
You call them blokes. You call them blokes.
Isn't blokes English though, not Australian?
I think it's all of it.
I have no idea.
They only cook shrimp on the Barbie there too.
No, I think that's at the Outback Steakhouse.
He told me there wasn't any, but I think that's not true.
I mean,
No, I don't. I think.
All right, let's see. This is we all got to take a trip to see Aussie Mike, and is a side venture. I want to find a kangaroo, and I want to put some boxing gloves on it and try to have him box Bones.
I've heard that kangaroos are quite aggressive, so good luck with that.
I don't think I could do that.
I
don't like pain.
I want to see him box Bones. Let's see who would win between Bones and a kangaroo.
It would be a kangaroo. I think a raccoon versus Bones. The raccoon would win. And we're talking about a non-rabid raccoon. So we're not talking about rabies. We're just talking about a raccoon. Bones would lose.
Now that I would do it for you guys. That would be funny. But that would just be mean to get beat up by.
I think the biggest thing that Bones could take out is like a Yorkshire Terrier. Like that's probably the biggest animal that he could take on.
Somehow I'd get infected and have to
just die.
To get cut off. Yeah, just lay down and die like Yoda. Just like Yoda.
I don't know. All the pine cones you eat, I don't think so.
A lot of fiber.
My organs are turned into pine cone.
Yeah, pine and pine cone different, but okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, I guess that will wrap it up here for tonight. Nice early night for everybody.
Yeah, it's nice not doing 3 hours. I appreciate
Bones,
it.
I know you said you gotta take us, so do you want to close out first, plug your stuff, and
yeah, sure. Thank you, Allie, for having me on. It's always nice to hang out with you. Eggnards, as much as I can't stand you, I love to be around you, and I appreciate hanging out with you. All that good stuff. Love everyone in the chat. Always good to see everyone, all the familiar names, and the ones that don't know me. If you don't know me, my name is Bones. If you want to learn what not to do, which no one teaches, they're always telling you what to do. If you want to know what not to do, come by my streams and I'll teach you. You'll love it. Bones88, 3 Scoundrels in a Cantina. I don't care. It's better than this podcast. I don't remember this name of this one either. I just show up when I'm asked. Check us out every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We have all the guests. We have all the cool stuff. We usually don't even talk about Swugga. So check us out. Also, what was our stat? Like, I'm really going to keep going, even though I need to leave.
Your Spotify stat. Can I just talk about that for a second? Because I got a very similar stat on Spotify.
What was Spotify?
For them, it was like the top 15% growth of a podcast in a year.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Okay. What was your other stat?
We were like in the top 94% or whatever, and like how long, like retention, how long someone would stay and listen to a podcast.
Well, how much of that is Avant and Logan?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. My name's still on it.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that one. There, you're good. Okay. You're right, brother. You are. You are.
It doesn't mean that our following. It doesn't mean our following is like Joe Rogan's or anything.
You know what? That just
on average will stay around.
That right there just screamed like participation trophy.
It does. Yeah. I agree with that.
You were there. Congrats, Bones.
It was.
You can have whatever you want there. Fine.
Also, I predict better than most people in the game. Come check out what might come to the game, and I could possibly.
That's fine. If people need to know what's coming to the game, then great, they can go to you. But the smart people want to know how to do things in the game, and they have other people to go to for that.
Club 38.
You know what? You're right, dude. I think I'm just gonna give up now. I had a good.
I think you should lean into. I think you should lean into Bonestradamus. I think you should get like a tinfoil hat and like you're like on stream like this. Bones
like
Stradamus
a
predicts.
bathrobe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's smoke in the background, just lingering around.
Just get like
Just get a
crystal
green
ball.
screen and like a smoke thing.
A hookah. I have a hookah that I'm smoking on for no reason. All right, I'll work on that. But love you guys. I appreciate hanging out with you tonight. I had a good time. But yeah, I will talk to you guys later.
All right, take care, Bones. All right, let me remove all this stuff. Look at that egg, you're bigger.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so Egg, do you want to give your closing statements?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I enjoy talking to the community. I enjoy talking with people here. It's a lot of fun. I've said this before. I've always felt that I was an introvert that felt that I could be extroverted, and I'm kind of coming to learn that it's the opposite. And I think that this game itself has just a really, really solid, awesome, very friendly community as an overall, because there is some toxicity. Every community has toxicity, and where I'm going with that is that make this, and I've said this in one of my more recent videos, make this the year for those of you that are on here to give somebody new a chance, right? So there's all of the content creators so like Kate, Allie, me, Bones, Vaughn, Logan, Zaret, Scry, like all these guys and gals who are out there. Make this the year that you go out and you check out a GAC stream of somebody that's got like 3 people on their stream. Like I said, like Keblock, who streams in the middle of the day. I'm a good friend with Positron Player, who is another British guy.
Big Boat 777 guy.
Big Boat 777, who I think just went live. So we better be rating into that unless your Otter friend is on. But just make this as a year that you stop in and give someone else a chance, and you say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna see how this person is doing. Because I think it's an awesome community, and I think that we only benefit when there are more voices out there. So unsubscribe from me. Don't
unsubscribe from Phil. Give it all to
unsubscribe from me. Unsubscribe from Phil. You can subscribe to Allie. Get Allie to 500 on YouTube so that she does her R10 Wampa and makes Phil look terrible. But otherwise, give someone else a shot. Somebody new, somebody weird, somebody different, and see if there's some other cool voices out there.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for listening. Thank you, Bones and Egg, for taking your time to come onto the show. If you haven't already, make sure you go to the Linktree /Club38. Follow the Discord link. Make sure you get that Club 38 role or my link, my tag or Kate's tag. Get notified whenever we go live, whenever we do anything Club 38. Make sure you get those questions in. We love doing the questions, and we've been on a slow kick with these questions. And that one on Thursday, they're getting all the good ones.
You know what? They're just a bunch of drunks. You have a classier crowd.
Yeah, we got like the cutoff. Everybody's like, it's a good podcast, nice hour to 2 hours, and
yeah, the podcasts that go, they're 2.5, 3 hours. It's just all drunks and rambling, and it's padded content, and they're talking about random and nothing and bullshit, and you want something more concise. So think about that. You're more high end. You're like the nice brunch spot, and they are Olive Garden.
I'll take that. But yeah, make sure you do that. Check out that Linktree. Again, join the Discord. Get those questions in. Kate's Twitch channel is on there. My Twitch. We will be streaming Club 38 on my channel for the foreseeable future. So make sure you follow this channel if you want to watch live. As well as my YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts for all recordings of the podcast, as well as the new and improved merch shop. Make sure you check that out. I have my logo up there as well as the Club 38 logo. So get your merch. Have anything from t-shirts to tumblers. Enjoy. So with that, we will catch you all later. Thank you. All right, the recording is over. Thank you, Egg, for coming on last minute. I
Yeah, of
really do
course.
appreciate that. We did have Beaver set to come up. I will have to reschedule him. He had a work thing. And literally, like, got 15 minutes before stream started, I was like, hey, Egg, you want to come on?
Like I said, I'm a slut when it comes to this stuff, and if I have the time, I go, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, I can do it. Why not?
I definitely appreciate you coming in. Great episode for such a last minute thing.
And for no news.
Exactly. Like, here, we got to talk the stranger in the upcoming GAC, and that's the perfect. So thank you, Ray Rock and Lady Geek, for sticking around. Jack Daniels, thank you, and of course, Big Boat 777. Dear Romana, I know when we talk during the show, we don't really get to everybody, but we do read the entire chat. So thank you all for sticking around and hanging out with us.
True. Have it on my right screen.
If you're on YouTube, we can't, again, 500 members. We could redirect, and we got a Relic 10 Wampa. This sounds like a win-win to me. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button over there. Let's grow the channel and make Fat Phil cry. And then we could actually raid out into Egnards because fuck Phil. And if you are watching over on Twitch, I will be raiding into the Big Boat 777. So unfortunately on YouTube, the stream's gonna end because I don't see anybody streaming. So thank you all for watching, and we will catch you all later.
Gotta say hi to Big